Hello everyone, welcomes to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Garrison was laid to rest during a private funeral. Details inside. The sudden death of Garrison Brown has left the Sister Wives fandom completely shocked. The 25-year-old son of Janelle and Cody died from what appeared to be a suicide. Regretfully, the father and son had a strained relationship. His conflict with his kids, Garrison and Gabriel, also made an appearance on the program. Therefore, the TLC star must have been deeply touched by the latter's untimely passing. It's unclear if Cody made amends with his late son before he passed away. However, admirers are happy to see the family pulling together despite this trying circumstance. The Brown family recently held a private burial service to bid their cherished family member farewell for the last time. Fans are now considering how the family is likely handling the loss. The Brown family held a private funeral service to say their final goodbyes to Garrison. On March 5, 2024, Sister Wives actors Janelle and Cody Brown lost their son Garrison. The loss of a cherished family member has been felt by the entire family. They just held a private funeral service to bid the late TLC star their final farewell. The inside information regarding the tragic moment was shared with In Touch by a person close to the Brown family. Before revealing that only family members attended the funeral service, the source said, "Everyone was hugging and crying." But according to the insider, telling stories about Garrison helped the family get through their grief. The family also talked about how hard it had been for them to move on from the tragic loss. Afterwards, Janelle added that she had noticed her son being more irritable and depressed. When her son texted a bunch of people who work for them in an alarming manner, she knew something was wrong. "I want to hate you for sharing the good times," wrote Garrison. "But I can't," prior to realizing that he had been absent from the days. Gabriel Brown, Janelle's second son, was dispatched right away to see if his sibling needed assistance. Sadly, Garrison had already left when Gabe arrived at his house, so it was too late. The insider went on to say that the late Sister Wives star's family has been praying that he would find the serenity in death that eluded him during his lifetime. Furthermore, the representative went on, they know he would be happy to see the family reunited, even though they're all still numb with grief. Madison Brown, Janelle Brown's daughter, was the first to discuss her brother's mental health issues following his death. The young star of Sister Wives made a video to promote mental health conversations. She continued by describing how her family had seen Garrison's downward slide before his death. Madison said his family has observed him making comparisons between items from social media and his real life. By taking time away from their screens, the TLC star urged folks to cherish their loved ones and create communities. She also stated unequivocally that her late brother was not being mistreated or devoid of love. For more information about Sister Wives stars and Garrison Brown's funeral, keep checking back to TV season and spoilers. Why Garrison Brown and the other children found polygamy difficult. Garrison Brown claimed he missed the old days, but he also acknowledged that polygamy wasn't healthy for him. Sister Wives has showed some incredible highs and lows. Many Brown students have expressed dissatisfaction with many marriages, citing their rejection of the plural marriage paradigm in favor of monogamous relationships. On March 5, 2024, Garrison took his own life and died. It was said that he was despondent and drank excessively. He was having trouble with an ex. Being the son of polygamists was certainly one of the numerous factors that went into his decision, which left his family in shock. No one ought to take responsibility for the suicide of another. That's absolutely unfair, because nobody knows what Garrison was thinking before he decided to take his own life. The late Sister Wives actress, however, made criticism of his father in remarks about his childhood. He has admitted that filming the show wasn't something he particularly enjoyed. According to E! News, he said the following in a text message to select members of the production team and family. Cody and Janelle weren't included in that group chat. The Brown kids grew up on TV and a lot of child stars have tragic stories. Being famous while you're so young can be detrimental. It comes too soon, too soon. Kids who are growing up and trying to figure out who they are feel a lot of strain when they are being followed by a camera team. Most children do not have to grow up with their multiple families being watched by everyone. The Brown children do. Experiencing adolescence alongside a production staff that constantly records moments must be terrible at times. While they were being videotaped, Garrison got into fights with Gabriel Brown and other family members. Despite their youth, they seemed to be having a great time. At times, Garrison would become enraged and snap at his siblings. In families, that is not rare. If it hadn't happened, it would have been stranger. Millions of people did, however, witness these intense disputes. They watched as Garrison and the other Brown children received on-screen punishment. They were admonished rather than spanked, to be clear. In the video above, it appeared as though Garrison was arguing with Gabriel more aggressively. Janelle and Cody lost it over him. It's not your typical childhood. The cameras complicate an odd familial dynamic that is already complex. In America, the Browns were outspoken polygamists, which many find odd or even incorrect. Although it was intended to alter their opinions, it may have had the opposite effect. It demonstrated how dysfunctional several marriages may become. Cody made mistakes from time to time, since raising 18 children was a tremendous challenge for a father. His intense romantic interest in Robin resulted in him spending more time with her and their kids and less time with other youngsters. Cody chose a favorite, which was a direct outcome of polygamy. It's possible that a person can only truly love one person at a time. This is why polygamists frequently harbor preferences. This placed Janelle, Christine, and Mary Brown under a great deal of strain. When the family's issues reached a breaking point, particularly during the epidemic, they were left to do the most of the parenting. As COVID-19 caused havoc, Robin was able to get assistance from Cody, but the other women were not as fortunate. There was a lot of pressure when they became single parents. They had no husband to rely on. The fact that Cody wasn't with their children caused them to be angry. Cody's partiality was becoming more than just a running joke. The Brown family underwent significant adjustments as a result of it. Christine started thinking about leaving. She was not satisfied with polygamy, she wanted more from life. Christine desired a committed partnership. Janelle was naturally resentful. She had children to tend to, and they were vocal in their complaints about Cody. The husband of Janelle, who was not present, had expected her to make everything right between them and the kids. Mary was largely disregarded, which is a punishment unto itself. The less loved, or unloved, women had to make do with sexless, loveless lives since, according to plural marriage beliefs, they were forced to stay with a man they were expected to obey. To make matters worse, they were forced to take on full parental responsibilities and put up with Robin, who ended up getting everything they had hoped. Given the poisonous nature of this material, the kids were bound to experience negative energy.